wow, that is so satisfying. Is our bathroom. Good morning, everyone. We are starting our day in the car because we have a lot of errands to run. I believe I'm going to be doing a big home projects day, and so I need a couple of small things for that. I need to go make a return at HomeGoods and possibly stop at a few other places. I also forgot, I think I want to go stop by our little community garden. We don't have an area where we can do any gardening at our house, so I might want to rent a little spot over there. So we're going to go check that out too. The big one, and so they have a lot of really cute options for napkins right now. Kind of like how simple the colors are on this one. Shoot, I don't know. Oh my gosh, Halloween already? Wow. Books always get me. You guys, I found the best books. Okay guys, we are back from HomeGoods and Target. So I'll do a little mini haul with you guys. So I got a few things for my son's first birthday. It's coming up in about a month. So we're just doing a little get together at the park, and I just want to have a couple of fun, cute little activities. So I got a little bubble machine. I needed a little trash can for my work desk upstairs. So I found this tiny one and I feel like it's gonna be the perfect fit. We needed a new trash can for our bathroom. And these are little hat hooks. Our hats are kind of pretty disorganized in our closet, so I'm gonna try these out. It'll probably be one of our little home projects that we do. Bubbles for the bubble machine. My friends have always been so kind to let me borrow their electric balloon pump, but I'm like, we need one of our own. So I finally picked one up because we use it for every single event. So it was time to invest. And then I don't know about you guys, but I kind of like to have like birthday cards in stock, so that if we are going to a birthday party, I don't have to go out of my way to just get a birthday card. So I picked up these really cute ones. This one says a super sweet birthday. This one says it's your birthday, but I love the colors of this one. And then of course, just an adorable little dog. And then I was debating between all of the different types of napkins for my son's birthday. So I ended up actually going a little bit of an eclectic route and mixing it up. So I got these ones and then also these ones, which I thought were really cute with the palm trees and little crabs. So like I said, the theme is the big one, which is kind of like a surfing theme. So anything beachy, lots of blues and greens. So we're just having fun with it. We're gonna make it eclectic and simple. I'm sure he'll have fun, but. And then I was looking at so many books at HomeGoods. I always get stuck there. They always have so many little steals when it comes to the book section there. But I ended up going with this cookbook. I don't know if you guys have watched her on YouTube. It's the Wishbone Kitchen, and she's really fun. She has a super fun personality. She makes really yummy, delicious food. She throws little get-togethers and does little like hosting inspiration. So I saw her cookbook, and also it's just very aesthetically cute, and I love to decorate with these. So we picked that up, and it has lots of yummy recipes that I'm excited to try. I love a cookbook that is not overcomplicated, where all the ingredients are difficult to find. So I did a quick flip through, and these recipes are the perfect little mix of fun, but not overly complicated. These fish tacos look super good. Okay, and that is all we grabbed at HomeGoods and Target. I needed to go to the hardware store. I didn't get a chance to because Bubba needed to take a nap. So I wasn't able to get everything we needed for our little home projects day, but we'll see what we can do. I might start a couple of the projects today without those extra items, but we'll just see where the day takes us. Okay guys, it is the next day and we are going to get started on some of our home projects. So the first area that we're gonna work on is our bathroom. I've lived in our house for 3 years now, and the caulking around the base of the tub is getting a little bit funky. It needs to be redone, so I'm going to attempt that. I have never done this before, but I've watched a lot of videos and I have enough confidence to attempt it. I have recaulked our sink before, so we're gonna do the tub. We'll see how it turns out. Okay, so if you want to attempt this yourself, we are using these two items. I spoke with the guy at the hardware store and kind of described what we were doing, and he had suggested these things. So the first step is putting this remover on the old caulking, and then we're going to let it set and then scrape it off. We will then clean it with some bleach, and then you're going to use a just hair blow dryer to make sure it's extra dry underneath before we put the new caulking on. And I'll kind of show you how I do that. And then after we do all that, then we are going to apply the new silicone caulking, and this is the one that the hardware store manager recommended. So it says to put this on and then wait 3 minutes. Okay, I'm really annoyed right now because it wasn't recording when I just scraped up all the caulking, but the stuff worked really well. So I just went around and scraped it with this and it all came out. And so now I'm just rinsing it before I use the bleach to clean it, and then gonna let it dry really well before applying the other caulking. Now I'm gonna rinse the bleach out again. Okay guys, it's later in the day. The day caught up with us. Baby was awake. So we are finishing where we were starting earlier. So let's keep going with all of our little projects. Okay, 3 minutes. While I am waiting for these 3 minutes to pass, I've been trying to figure out what I'm cooking for dinner. And I've been flipping through this cute cookbook, and oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with this little section that she has in here. She has little event menus all ready to go for you. So this like winter holiday menu for hosting. Which one did I just see that I thought was so... Summer clam bake. What a cute thing to have in a cookbook. Taco party for someone that loves hosting. Like, this is gonna be a go-to of mine. I'm so excited. I did not even know this was in here when I picked this up. Just a little quick tidbit about that. This is what I will be making tonight. These harissa pitas with feta and cucumber. Yum. I had ground beef that I needed to use, and so this will be perfect. Okay, wow, that is so satisfying. Woo! Pretty good. I would definitely recommend it if you're wanting to do this at home yourself. So I will link it. And it was like really affordable. It was like, I think $8 or something. This is just like a putty knife that we use for like patching our holes on our walls. So we already had this. The plastic one is working just fine, just because I'm worried about like scratching our stainless steel. Okay, I just blocked my drain so that none of the old caulking goes down it, but I'm gonna rinse all of this off, and then I think I'm gonna do like one more quick spray of this caulk remover on a couple areas that once I did one layer, there's still a little bit stuck. we are done. That took a little longer than I was hoping, but we did it. It looks so much better. It's way cleaner. So thumbs up to that. Let's move on. So for our next little project, we have this little area that we had patched after our flooring was put in. It kind of dinged up our wall and ripped part of the drywall off. So we patched it, but we never got to sanding it or painting it. So here we are. So now I'm gonna go get the vacuum all this up, wipe it down with a damp cloth just to make sure there's no residue on it. And then after that's all nice and dry, we'll go ahead and prime and paint. Okay, while that is drying, we are gonna go work on our projects upstairs. Okay, we are in my closet now, and I want to hang these little hat hooks up. So we have a couple options. I think what I want to do though is put them right here. The hook that's been here for a little while, so maybe I'll just kind of use that one as a guide. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking maybe one there and one there. Are sturdy. I'm super happy with these. I feel like this makes my hats a lot more accessible and super organized. It is our final day of finishing up all of our little home projects. I am on my last thing that I need to do, which is just paint that little area that we sanded and cleaned up yesterday. So I'm gonna do that and then we are all done. I'm so happy. I feel really satisfied and a lot of relief because I feel like these little tasks are not that difficult, but they pile up and I tend to push these little projects away. So I feel so good to have these done. So let's finish up this last one and then we are going to have a nice and relaxing day. Pro tip, if you don't want to have to open up a giant can of paint anytime you have little touch-ups around the house, just keep a little sample container of your paint color and just keep refilling it so that it's easy to do touch-ups when you need to.